And let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. Dozens of flights to and from Jamaica were delayed or diverted Monday, and at least 4 flights were canceled as a strike by air traffic controllers stretches into a second day. Mark Williams, Vice President of the Commercial Operations for Airports Authority in Jamaica, said that the walkout left hundreds of disgruntled passengers waiting in airport lobbies. Jamaica's Air Civil Aviation Authority called the managers to supervise flights after traffic controllers abandoned their posts on Sunday. Martha Panton, spokeswoman for American Airlines, the dominant Caribbean carrier, said that the company was forced to cancel 2 flights due to the strike, which coincided with the Jamaican Labor Day holiday. The controllers, who ignored the Supreme Court's injunction issue on Sunday to return to work, demanded retroactive pay raises and inclusion in the government's negotiations over the public sector's wages. The island's air traffic controllers are restive, and as a result normally cannot be guaranteed at the island's international airport within the Jamaican airspace, the Jamaican Air Traffic Controllers Association made in a statement issued on Saturday. Telephone calls to the group's president and general secretary went unanswered on Monday, and reports have revealed the potential of oil revenue for the Bahamas. While this is very encouraging to the prospective investor, it may highlight some of the challenges ahead for the country with no oil-limited mineral resource production history. The nation's experience with salt production may prove to be poor preparation if the drilling for the Bahamas Petroleum Corporation will happen next year proves to be world-class oil production potential there. John Bunswick II, attorney and author of the Bahamas 2020 Vision, told Guardian Business on Friday that based on the public statements made by the PVC, there could be looking at a $2.7 trillion worth of oil lying just underneath the surface of the Bahama Islands. This calculation is based on the 97.5% barrel price, which he says is the size of the petroleum oil traps that may be missed by many. The issue is likely to grow promise for Bahamas as more research is done, and particularly if drilling results change the narrative of the story from possibility to a story about how the Bahamas became an oil giant. And finally, in Roadtown Tortola, in the wake of attacks on business owners by armed robbers, and more recently the attack on a businessman at Sea Cowles Bay, the question of whether license to hold firearms should be given to business owners was again raised on a bi-monthly radio program. Premier Ralph T. O'Neill, in response to that statement, said that the point has been raised many times, but no answer can be found. The Premier went on to say that a number of things would have to be looked at, including whether the applicant is considered to be of sound mind, because once you have a firearm, anything can happen. We have to be very careful who we give a license to. While Deputy Premier Honorable Danica Penn said that the matter, which she labels as important, was discussed many times. However, she said it is not the responsibility of the elected government to decide who should be given firearms, since that was the job of the 3-membered commission, which was set up to review firearm license applications.
This Caribbean Report is brought to you by Emerald K Tires, keeping you rolling right.
And that's your Caribbean Report for tonight. Well, today was Senior Citizens Annual Brunch, set up by Senator Positive Nelson, and Wes Small was there.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. This is the 7th year that Positive Nelson, Senator Nelson, and his team, his staff, has welcomed the seniors for a brunch, a little touch-up like he puts it every year, a freshen up. And it's always well-attended, standing room only. Senator, this is a fantastic thing. It has to bring smiles to our elders' faces, and you have never, ever turned your back on our senior citizens.
Well, yeah, Wes, I'm glad to have been doing this. This is making our 7th year. I must admit, we first were contacted by Human Services in my first year in the Senate. They expressed it was Senior Citizens Month, and they wanted other individuals besides the department doing things. And we took it on, and it started out as a breakfast, and it grew into a brunch. And now there's a program that accompanies it. There's actually a praise and worship section of this, and we're actually here from 9 until about 3 o'clock. The seniors look forward to it, so we're happy to have been able to do it. And like I tell them, this is just us showing appreciation for the time that they have spent here on earth ahead of us. You know, we can make more money, build bigger houses, drive fancier cars and more modernized cars, but we're not going to be able to go back in time where they were, where they already lived. And so we just have to show appreciation for that, because all of them have contributed in some way to the foundations on which we stand. So it's just us doing our little part. And I do want to say, besides my staff, my family, my parents, my wife, This year, the other members of Next Generation Leadership are Senator Neville James' staff, Senator O'Reilly and her staff. They contributed and are helping out here as well. So it's growing, and we're hopeful to be able to do this. And I just want to say happy Senior Citizen Month to all the seniors, to the Department of Human Services for partnering with us. We appreciate them doing this also. So we just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
And thank you, because I just had some of the famous fish soup. Now, I'm a Yankee, so I don't really get into it too much. Guess what? They had to make me taste some, and I didn't finish it till every drop was gone. It's delicious, and the fish soup, boy, that'll keep the seniors going for a while.
For sure, they look forward to it. Believe it, some of them actually take cups of it home and put it. If you look in their bags right now,
They stash it.
yes.
God bless their hearts. You know what, Senator? If you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going. That's what Bob Marley said.
Yes, it sure is.
Senator Terrence Positive Nelson, the 7th time he's doing this, and we certainly look forward to many more with the seniors. Happy Senior Month, and this is their brunch for today. At the Frederickstead Pool, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Complex students make good when we come back from this break. Stay with us. An Education Complex student placed very well in the Miss Caribbean Talented Teen Contest in Anguilla. News Channel 8's Wes Small is where he wants to be, besides two extremely beautiful girls.
Yeah, Jerome, I'm pretty happy. These are the stories that need no introduction. You could just look at my face and see I'm very happy. I'm here with Miss Shadina Santos and Essie Gaston, and I have to tell you that we have a lot of congratulations to do for you, young lady. Miss Runner-Up. You went to Anguilla and represented. Now, you won the Hal Jackson Talented Team, right? Or you were the first runner-up?
I was the first runner-up as well.
Okay, and now you went to the world competition.
Miss Caribbean.
Miss Caribbean. That's the world for us. And Anguilla. And then tell us what happened. You got the...
Yes, I placed first runner-up in Anguilla as well, and I also received Best Talent and Miss Photogenic.
Wow. Well, what did you do for talent?
For talent, I did a lyrical and jazz dance mix.
Wow. And of course, you could dance because you got a great choreographer next to you there. Essie Gaston, used to, of course, News Channel 8 anchor person, and you're a teacher, right, at the complex, and you're very proud of this young lady.
Yes, I am. She worked very hard, and she had a lot of support from her friends and family from St. Clair Educational Complex High School, as well as other people in the community.
Wow. So tell us how it was. How was the competition?
It was a good competition. There were 6 different islands there: Miss Anguilla, Miss BVI, St. Kitts and Nevis, Miss Barbados, and Miss St. Martin from the Dutch side. And we all had to showcase our culture wear, our talent, and evening wear.
Wow. Now, what did you show for Virgin Island culture?
I had on the dress made of madras. Yes, with the hat, with the single stick coming up.
Beautiful colors. So
yes.
You did your thing, and then you did your jazz routine and everything like
yes.
that. All right. Well, what does the future hold for you, young lady?
Well,
Look at the smiles. It must be a big surprise coming up.
I will pursue my dance career at the Nova Southeastern University, and I'm thinking about doing Miss St. Croix. You never know.
Yeah, that's why y'all are smiling, right? You probably got a lockdown on that one, Miss St. Croix, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Essie, you're the coach of this young lady, and you're not going to give that up. You're doing it for the future. How can young ladies get involved in your classes? You teach dance at the complex, don't you?
Yes, that is correct. Once they're enrolled at the St. Clair Educational Complex High School, they can go to their counselor and ask to take my class as an elective. And if not, they can always audition for the dance squad or the cheerleading squad, which we're going to hold as soon as school reopens in the fall, and just participate in the school any way, shape, or form.
I bet your classes are the first to get booked.
Actually, they are.
Yeah. In college, we call that the red line. Oh, darn, that class is red line, right?
Yes, that is correct.
See,
so
how did I know that?
They have to register early.
Wow, okay, well, make sure that you could do that. And once again, we just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
First runner-up, best talent, and Miss Photogenic.
Yes.
And you want to thank your mom and dad, your people out there?
I want to thank my mom, both biological and the non-biological one. The non-biological one is right next to me. Mr. Hendricks, Janisha, Catriella, Vernell, Tamoya, and the whole SCEC family that helps me out.
Look how beautiful she is. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil the thing and kiss her or anything like that. That doesn't work anymore. All right, congratulations, ladies. Don't forget to get in touch with Essie Gaston, okay, for you future stars out there. We are so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, Jerome, it's so good out here. A little humid, but look who I'm with. Back to the air-conditioned studio. Back to you. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.